Well, good afternoon, fans, and welcome to the Armstrong State Softball Field on the campus of Armstrong State University for today's Peach Belt Conference softball doubleheader. Your Armstrong State University Pirates taking on the Flagler College Saints. Game one for the Pirates, Tori Bates will be in the circle. She'll be countered by Haley Corbally. As Armstrong State got a bit of good news today, the Pirates entered the NFCA's Division II Top 25 national rankings. The Pirates are ranked 22nd coming into today's doubleheader. 20-8 on the season and 4-2 in the Peach Belt Conference are the Pirates, and of course coming off of the big weekend where they won 4 games on the road, including winning a pair over number 8 Georgia College on Friday. Flagler comes in 19-18 overall, 4-10 in the Peach Belt Conference. They played on Monday, splitting a doubleheader with Augusta. Well, let's go ahead and introduce you to the 2016 Armstrong State Pirates. We'll be back with the starting lineups and the national anthem.
Morgan Duff, The Office. The characters are dumb and the script is dumb like me. The American version is definitely better. Go America.
Michelle Breen, Empire.
Boom, 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 boom. Bang, 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 bang. Oh.
Lindsay Stewart, The Walking Dead.
Do you hear something? I don't know. It sounds like the trees. Ashley Starrett, The Vampire Diaries.
Alexis Studier, The Vampire Diaries.
I mean, obviously there's two brothers fighting over this gorgeous girl.
Pick me, Elena. She loved me the whole time. You know what Elena spelled backward is? No. I don't know either, but I love her.
That was awful.
Hey, I'm not an actor, this is art.
Okay. Lexi Store, Parks and Rec. I'm Ron Swanson. Dear Frozen Yogurt, you're the celery of desserts. Be ice cream or be nothing.
Logan Harrell in Duck Dynasty.
Sierra Peebles, The Bachelor.
Macy Coleman, The Bachelor. Watch for me Monday nights. ABC, 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock.
Emily Swafford, Friday Night Lights.
Clear eyes, full hearts, can't lose. Texas forever.
And that's a fact, Jet.
Bethany Ballard, Grey's Anatomy. Peyton Roth, Grey's Anatomy.
She's crashing, getting crash heart, stat! Alright, I'm starting compressions. Clear an ER, push 1 of epi.
Time of death, 1738.
Connor Weaver and Grey's Anatomy.
Sierra Newman and Grey's Anatomy. Stuff I learned in a textbook? Stuff I learned from Grey's Anatomy? I'm gonna save a life one day, all because of Grey's.
Hannah Repper, One Tree Hill.
Autumn Parrish, One Tree Hill. Jane Traska, One Tree Hill.
Don't say I never give you anything.
Oh, thank you. Have you ever given Julian a high five?
No, why?
Just go do it.
Tori Bates, Jessica Jones.
Savannah Gladue, Orange is the New Black.
I threw my pie for you.
I've been here less than 2 weeks, and I've been teased, starved out, stalked, and threatened, and called Taylor Swift.
America, and those defending our freedom will be playing the national anthem.
Chad Jackson back with you here at the Armstrong State Softball Field, set for the game one of our Peach Bowl Conference doubleheader. Armstrong State and Flagler as the Pirates take the field. Tori Bates in the circle for the Pirates, defensively behind her. Logan Harrell's behind the plate. Hannah Reppert is at first base. Peyton Roth at second. Macy Coleman at short. Michelle Breen at third. And in the outfield from left to right, Sierra Newman, Ashley Sterrett, and Jane Traska. Starting lineup for Flagler, Whitney Woodard, the shortstop, will lead things off. Tori Voles, the center fielder, will bat second. Mallory Eskew is the third baseman. She'll bat third. Mackenzie Conley will be behind the plate. She'll bat cleanup. Maddie Murphy, the right fielder, bats fifth. Mallory Allen, the second baseman, bats sixth. Kayla Fuller will be the designated player today. She will bat seventh. Rachel Hudson, the first baseman, bats eighth. And Garland Evans will be in left field and bat ninth. For head coach Kristen Overton and the Flagler College Saints, again 19-18. Overall 4-10 in the Peach Belt Conference. Split on Monday at Augusta 2-0. The Saints won game one. Augusta won game two, 2-1. Of course, the Pirates played Augusta on Sunday in their last action and won a pair from the Jaguars, winning 4-2 and 12-3 in 5 innings. Bates 6-5 this season with a 1.72 earned run average. This is her 15th appearance, 14th start of the year. She's thrown 81 in the third innings, given up 77 hits. She has walked 16 and struck out 48. And Whitney Woodard leads things off for Flagler. Woodard hitting .355, tied for the team lead for the Saints. 3 home runs, 15 runs batted in, team high 22 stolen bases. As Tori Bates' first pitch is right over the plate for a strike. Woodard showed bunt, but took the pitch for a strike. And it's 0-1. Woodard is a junior from Moulton, Alabama. Bunts this one in front of the plate. Throw to first is in time. And Logan Harrell behind the plate throws out Woodard, trying to bunt her way on for out number one.
Now batting center fielder, Tori Voles.
I'll bring up Tori Voles. Center fielder for the Saints. First pitch from Tori Bates is outside for a ball. Voles hitting .302 with 16 runs batted in. She is a senior from Jacksonville, Florida. As the next pitch from Bates is a strike. Went to Paxson in Jacksonville. One delivery from Bates. That is low and outside. And it's a 2-1 count. Only Peach Belt Conference doubleheader in the league today. Of course, the Pirates in the middle of 3 straight doubleheaders they'll have at home, as there's a half swing and a miss by Voles, making it 2-2. Pirates will host USC Aiken here on Friday and then wrap up the week by hosting Lander on Saturday. 2-2 pitch low for a ball, and the count now runs full on Voles. 3-2 pitch, swung on and missed, strike 3. And Tori Bates strikes out Voles for the second out of the inning. And it brings up Mallory Eskew, the third baseman. Eskew, leading power hitter for the Saints this season, hitting .355 with 8 home runs, 28 runs batted in. First pitch from Bates is high for a ball. Eskew, 5'7" senior from Lake Mary, Florida. Next pitch from Bates, a little bit low, taken for a ball, making it 2-0. 2-0 changeup, swung on and missed by Eskew, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch fouled off again. Bates came with the off-speed pitch, and Eskew just got a piece of it. So 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. Junior Tori Bates with the pitch, chopped foul again. And Eskew stays alive. Two-two pitch, a little bit high, taken for a ball. And Bates runs a full count on Eskew, second straight batter she has worked a full count on. So 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit deep but foul down the left side. Armstrong, again, as we said, entering the national poll today at number 22. This will be another nationally ranked team Flagler has faced this season. They faced several of them, as that is fouled off by Eskew. This is the 9th game played by the Saints against a nationally ranked team. In those games, or the previous 8 games, Flagler is 2-6. Swung on and missed, strike 3. Bates strikes out Eskew for the final out of the first. We head to the bottom of the first. Pirates coming to bat. We head to the bottom of the first inning here at the Armstrong Softball Field. Pirates will get their first look at Haley Corbally, starting pitcher for the Saints here in game number 1. Senior from Havana, Florida, and a transfer from Polk State College. Corbally 8-6 on the year with a 2.54 earned run average, 93 2/3 innings. Pitched, she has given up just 89 hits. She has walked 24, struck out 72. And she'll face Peyton Roth, Michelle Breen, and Hannah Reppert here in the first inning. Logan Harrell will bat cleanup. Macy Coleman will bat 5th. Jane Trask will bat 6th as the first pitch to Roth is high. Ashley Sterrett will bat 7th. Autumn Parrish will be the designated player today for the Pirates. She'll bat 8th. And Sierra Newman will be in left field and bat 9th. Corbally's 1-0 pitch, shot to third, but a nice stop by the third baseman, Eskew. Eskew will throw out Roth for the first out of the inning. So that will bring up Michelle Breen for the Pirates. The senior from Bushnell, Florida. Breen hitting .347, 4 homers, 13 runs batted in. Corbely's first pitch, grounded to third again. Eskew with a good defensive play. So that's 2 hard-hit balls to third, but Eskew has been up to the task on both, and there's 2 down for Hannah Reppert. Reppert comes in as the Peach Belt Conference's reigning player of the week. Hitting .410 with 9 homers, 28 runs batted in. Reppert went 3 for 3 with 2 home runs in the Pirates' sweep at number 8 Georgia College on Friday. First pitch to her is high for a ball. Reppert, the redshirt junior from Loganville, Georgia, looking for her 3rd straight season in double-digit home runs for the Pirates. Sitting on 9 right now. And the 2-0 pitch well high for a ball, and Corbely pitching very carefully to Reppert here in the first, with 3 pitches all upstairs in the zone. 3-0 pitch, high and outside, ball 4, and Reppert, who drew 8 walks in 4 games last week, draws the 2-out walk here. And it will bring up Logan Harrell, the freshman catcher, who was the Peach Belt Conference's freshman of the week this week. Harrell hitting .363, 6 doubles, 2 homers, 20 runs batted in. The left-hander from Pembroke, Georgia, just up the road here, takes a pitch upstairs from Corbely here for ball 1. Harrell was 3 for 7 with a double and a couple of runs batted in that doubleheader sweep at Georgia College on Friday. Takes one inside here for a ball. And it's 2-0 now to Harrell. Hannah Reppert on at first, 2 down. We're in the bottom of the first inning between the Pirates and the Saints. 2-0 pitch coming from Corbely. Down low, and it's 3-0. And Corbely looks like she's thrown about every pitch in her repertoire except for the fastball to Harrell. The 3-0 pitch, high ball 4, and so Corbely walks back-to-back batters to bring up freshman Macy Coleman. And the catcher Mackenzie Conley out to talk things over quickly with Corbely here as Coleman steps to the plate. The freshman from Hazelhurst, Georgia. Macy hitting .222, but 5 doubles, 4 homers, 18 runs batted in. It is an absolutely gorgeous day here in Savannah. Temperatures in the mid to high 70s, a little bit of a breeze blowing out to left center. As Corbely's first pitch to Coleman is a strike, and it's 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, check swing, and they're going to say she went around. And so Coleman behind in the count now, 0-2. Oh, 2 pitch popped up, shallow left field, foul territory, and the shortstop, Whitney Woodard, will make the catch, and that will retire the side. Pirates get a pair of base runners on a couple of walks, but nothing else. We head to the second. No score between the Pirates and the Saints. move to the top of the second inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Mackenzie Conley leads things off for Flagler. She'll be followed by Maddie Murphy and Mallory Allen.
Leading off for Flagler, the catcher, Mackenzie Conley.
Conley hitting .245 this season, 7 homers, 25 runs batted in. The junior from Melbourne, Florida. Steps in Tori Bates, delivers the first pitch, and that's a strike. Talked about how Flagler had faced several nationally ranked teams. Pirates also have faced several this season, as a high chopper to first is fielded by Breen is a foul ball. Breen decided to throw to first anyway, and a little too tall for Reppert, but it is a foul ball, and it's an 0-2 count. Pirates have played 8 nationally ranked teams, culminating in their doubleheader sweep of Georgia College on Friday. Pirates 4-4 against nationally ranked opponents this season, as there's a swing and a miss, strike 3. Harrell's going to have to throw down to first to complete the strikeout, which she does. And that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting right fielder, Maddie Murphy.
Pirates also have nationally ranked wins over Lenore Rhine and Alabama Huntsville this season. The Flagler nationally ranked wins, by the way, is a swing and a miss by Murphy. Makes it an 0-1 count. Flagler defeated number 6 Valdosta State 5-4 back on February 2nd, and then also beat number 8 Georgia College on Saturday, 19-5. And that is 19 runs when you look at the scores, as Murphy strikes out, and Bates has now set down 4 in a row on strikes, as Kayla Fuller comes to the plate. It took Flagler 9 games to score 19 runs in that 10-game stretch in which it had the 19-5 win over Georgia College. So that was a big offensive output for the Saints, as the first pitch is a strike, second is a ball to Mallory Allen, the second baseman for the Saints. High chopper to short. Coleman will pick it up on the run, throw on to first, and 3 up, 3 down go the Saints in the second. We head to the bottom of the second. No score between the Pirates and Flagler. We head to the bottom of the second inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Jane Trasko will lead things off for the Pirates. The junior from Illinois steps in, hitting .294 this season, 2 homers, 9 runs batted in. First pitch from Haley Corbally is outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. The pitch high again, and it's ball 2. Traska been pretty consistent as a hitter throughout her 3 years as a Pirate. It's her pitching that has really come on this year. She has thrown 2 magnificent back-to-back games for the Pirates. Actually 3 when you count the last game at home for Armstrong when the Pirates hosted number 12 North Georgia, and she limited the Nighthawks to just 2 hits. Unfortunately, North Georgia won that game 1-0, but she did the same thing to Georgia College on Friday, limiting them to 2 hits. As that 3-0 pitch is a strike from Corbally. And we'll see Jane Traska, we expect, in Game 2 of our doubleheader today. It is a Peach Ball Conference doubleheader. Second game coming your way, as there's a big swing and a miss on the pitch from Corbally. And the count now runs full. Three balls, 2 strikes. The delivery hit in the air, but foul down the left side. Ashley Sterrett waits on deck. Autumn Parrish will follow her here in the second. The 3-2 delivery, high ball 4. And the Pirates have the leadoff runner on here in the second. Third walk issued by Corbally. And she came into the game averaging just about 2, maybe 2.5 walks per 9 innings. So the control problem's not part of Corbally's game, as the first pitch to Sterrett is a strike. Senior Ashley Sterrett hitting .324, 9 doubles, 2 triples, 14 runs batted in. 0-1 pitch taken upstairs as Sterrett showed bunt, and it's 1-1. Fortunate to meet Ashley Sterrett's parents, who are all here in the stands all the way down from New York. Definitely enjoying the nice weather here in Savannah. 1-1 pitch popped up on the bunt. The third baseman, SQ, will make the catch, and that'll be out number 1.
Up next for the Pirates, number 7.
And it will bring up Autumn Parrish. Parrish, the sophomore from Monroe, Georgia, hitting .222, 2 homers, 13 runs batted in. First pitch to her is way outside, taken for a ball. Bottom of the second, no score. Pirates have a runner on first, 1 out. The 1-0 pitch from Corbally popped up in the infield, and the second baseman, Mallory Allen, will make the catch for out number 2.
Now batting left fielder, Sierra Newman.
So quickly 2 down after the leadoff walk to Traska, and now Sierra Newman will bat. The lefty hitting senior outfielder from Ellabelle, Georgia, hitting .222 with 3 doubles, 2 runs batted in. First pitch to her is a called strike. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch high for a ball 1. Friday, the Pirates host USC Aiken. We will be with you here for that doubleheader beginning at 2 p.m. As Newman grounds this one to short, Woodard will underhand to the second baseman, Allen, and that will retire the side. We head to the third, no score between the Pirates and the Saints. We move to the top of the third inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Kayla Fuller will lead things off for Flagler. The designated player today for the Saints, Fuller, a senior from Cocoa, Florida, grounds this one to third. Breen cannot handle it, and that'll be an error on the third baseman, allowing Fuller to reach. And Flagler has its first base runner of the game. And that will bring up Rachel Hudson, the first baseman. Hudson shows bunt, takes the first pitch low for a ball. And it's 1-0. Hudson, a 5'5" sophomore, bunts this one to the third baseman. Breen, a little bit of miscommunication. Initially, Tori Bates looked like she was going to field it, but Breen picked it up, made the play to Peyton Roth covering, so the sacrifice is successful, moving Fuller into scoring position, and now Garland Evans will bat. First pitch to her from Bates, right over the plate for a strike. Evans, a freshman from Gainesville, Florida, takes the pitch low from Tori Bates. Evans hitting .326 with 6 runs batted in. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch down and away, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, chopped to first. Reppert will underhand it to Peyton Roth, covering at first. Runner does move to third, but there are now 2 down in the inning. As we go back to the top of the lineup for Whitney Woodard, the shortstop. Woodard grounded out to the catcher Logan Harrell in the first. Bates' first pitch is a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 1 pitch, down and away. Taken for ball 1. We told you about Logan Harrell and Hannah Reppert earning Peach Belt Weekly honors for softball. We want to congratulate Armstrong State women's tennis player Deanna Stomlega for winning Peach Belt Player of the Week honors. Yesterday, the men's and women's tennis teams defeated North Georgia in Peach Belt action. As there's a grounder to second, Peyton Roth will throw to first, and that will retire the side. An error gets a base runner on for the Saints, but the Pirates strander. We go to the bottom of the third. No score between Armstrong State and Flagler. Chad Jackson back with you here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Bottom of the third inning, no score between Flagler and Armstrong State. Top of the order for the Pirates as Peyton Roth will lead things off, grounded out to third her first time up. Roth came into today being .376 with 2 home runs, 8 runs batted in. Second team NFCA Division II All-American a year ago. She looks at the first pitch here for a strike. Last time that Roth was at home was in that doubleheader against number 12 North Georgia, as that pitch is high. In that doubleheader, Roth went 4 for 7 against Division II National Pitcher of the Year Courtney Poole, including taking Poole deep for a home run over the right field wall. As there's a shot to third again off the bat of Roth. SQ right there. Catches it on the high hop, throws on to first for the first out of the inning.
Up next, third baseman Michelle Breen.
So 1 down for Michelle Breen. Breen grounded out to third in the first inning. Hits this one deep but foul down the left side for strike 1. No balls, 1 strike. The pitch grounded foul again. And Breen out in front of the pitches by Haley Corbally so far. No balls, 2 strikes. Breen, one of 4 seniors on the Pirates squad this year. Want to let you know that Armstrong Softball Senior Day will be on Saturday, April 16th, when the Pirates take on Georgia Southwestern. As called strike 3 will set down Breen. That's the first strikeout of the contest for Corbally.
Number 12, Hannah Reppert.
And it brings up Hannah Reppert. Reppert walked on 4 pitches against Corbally in the first inning. Corbally's first pitch to her is a strike, and it's 0-1. No balls, 1 strike. That's a strike again, and it's 0-2. O2 pitch grounded foul down the third base side. No balls, 2 strikes again. Corbally with the pitch. Grounded foul again down the third base side. And the 0-2 pitch is high. Heads all the way back to the screen, and it's 1-2. Pirates have had 3 base runners so far, all on walks. Flagler 1 base runner on an error. As Corbally's 1-2 pitch to Reppert is inside for ball 2. Two balls, 2 strikes. The pitch hit deep but foul down the left side. So a good battle here between the junior first baseman, Hannah Reppert, And Flagler's senior right-hander, Haley Corbally. The 2-2 delivery. Lined up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So Hannah Reppert has the Pirates' first hit of the day with a single up the middle, and it brings up Logan Harrell. And Flagler assistant coach Mike Sokol out to talk things over with Corbally. As Harrell drew a walk from Corbally in the first. And the Peach Belt's freshman of the week this week. Really had an outstanding debut season for the Pirates. Corbally's first pitch popped foul, and that will fall for strike one. No balls, one strike. The pitch from Corbally outside for ball one. One pitch, lifted foul, and Eskew gave it a nice chase, but could not catch up to it. And it falls foul for strike two. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Freshman Logan Harrell at the plate, swings and misses for strike three, and that will end the inning. We head to the top of the fourth. No score between the Pirates and the Saints. We move to the top of the fourth inning. Armstrong State and Flagler. No score as Tori Voles will lead things off for the Saints, facing Tori Bates. Voles tries to bunt, offers at the pitch that was low, but pitch was a strike as Voles offered at it. Now the 0-1 pitch, grounded to short. Coleman throws high to first, but Reppert able to snag the high throw and come down on the bag for the first out of the inning.
Now batting third base,
So with one down, it brings up Mallory Eskew. Strikeout victim of Bates. In the first inning, fouls off the first pitch here for strike one. Next pitch from Bates, low for a ball. Eskew, 5'7" senior. Lake Mary, Florida, and a Lake Mary High School product. Having an outstanding senior season for the Saints as that pitch bounces in for a ball. Peach Belt Conference standings, by the way, look like this coming into today's game. North Georgia on top. 10-0 conference record, 32-5 overall. Young Harris is in second at 7-3 in the league, 21-9 overall. They are nationally ranked this week as there's a swing and a miss. There are 3 Peach Belt Conference teams ranked in the national poll. North Georgia number 8, Young Harris number 19, Armstrong State number 22. Pirates currently tied with 2 other teams for third in the league standings as there's a grounder foul off the bat of Eskew. Armstrong State 4-2. USC Aiken, who the Pirates will see on Friday at 4-2, and Columbus State is 4-2. Georgia College 4-4. Lander, who the Pirates will see on Saturday, is 3-3 in the league. As this is popped up in the infield, off the bat of Eskew, Peyton Roth will make the grab for out number 2.
Up next for the Saints, the catcher,
Georgia Southwestern 6-6. Francis Marion, UNC Pembroke 5-7. Montevallo 3-5. Flagler 4-10, and Augusta 1-9 as Conley swings and misses at the first pitch from Bates. Conley struck out against Bates in the second inning. 0-1 pitch fouled off at the plate, and it's 0-2. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch. They'll check and see if she offered at the pitch. The bases umpire says no, she did not. And it's 1-2. 1-2 pitch, grounded foul down the third base side. By the way, the home plate umpire today for game 1 of our doubleheader is David Bush. On the bases is Rodney Davis. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch grounded to third. Breen will throw on to first, and 3 up, 3 down go the Saints in the 4th. We head to the bottom of the 4th. No score here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. We move to the bottom of the 4th inning. Macy Coleman, Jane Traska, Ashley Sterrett
Leading off for the Pirates, number 15.
to bat for the Pirates in the bottom of the fourth. As Coleman steps in, fouled out to the shortstop, Whitney Woodard, in the first inning. Two other doubleheaders in the Peach Bowl Conference today, both non-conference affairs. Carson Newman and Georgia College playing right now. They are scoreless in the fourth inning, as the first pitch from Corbally to Coleman is high for a ball. And then at 4 o'clock, Francis Marion will host Fayetteville State in a doubleheader at Francis Marion. 1-0 pitch to Coleman, grounded into left field. That is a base hit. And the Pirates have a sharp single off the bat of Coleman.
Up next, the right fielder.
For the leadoff runner on for the second time in this game. Pirates had a leadoff walk in the second by Jane Traska, but were unable to move the runner over. So now Traska bats, and she swings and fouls off the first pitch from Corbally for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. Traska shows bunt, and the pitch is off the catcher's glove, Conley. And so the runner will be moved over on the pass ball by Conley. And it's now a 1-1 count on Traska. So now Trask will be able to hit away, try and drive in that runner at second. And Corbally delivers a pitch, and it's taken for a ball low. Traska did show bunt, but the pitch was called a ball, and it's 2-1. Two-one pitch, hit in the air in the center field. That's going to fall for a base hit. Coleman will have to stop at third. She held up at second to see if that ball would be caught, but they had Traska played to pull, and that left a gap in straightaway center field. Traska gets the single, and there's now runners at first and third with nobody out for Ashley Sterrett. So all kinds of options here for the Pirates offensively. You can move the runner at first. You can try and squeeze a run home, or you can let Sterrett hit away. She tried to bunt her last time up and popped up that bunt. First pitch from Corbally to Sterrett is a strike, and it's 0-1. Oh, 0-1 pitch, and that hits her. She tried to get out of the way of the ball, and she says it got hit on the shoulder. It definitely hit something. But I guess they're calling it a foul ball because the count is 0-2. And the 0-2 pitch is swung on and missed, so a little bad luck there for Sterrett. Was hit by a pitch, but it was called a foul ball, and she ends up striking out for the first out of the inning. Now Flagler could be a double play ball away from getting out of the inning. As Parrish steps to the plate, Parrish popped up to the second baseman, Mallory Allen, her first time up. Swings and misses at the rise ball here for strike one. No balls, 1 strike. And time called as head coach Ted Evans wants to chat about things with Parrish here. Again, Pirates have runners at the corners and just 1 out. Macy Coleman is on at third. Jane Traska is on at first. 2 hits in the inning for the Pirates, 3 in the game. And now Parrish heads back to the batter's box. Ready to face Corbally. No balls, one strike. The pitch is a strike right at the knees, and it's 0-2. The 0-2 pitch grounded foul down the third base side. So again, no balls, two strikes. Corbally trying to pitch out of the jam here for Flagler, keep it a scoreless game. The 0-2 pitch popped up. Foul territory, that will get out of play. No balls, two strikes. The pitch called strike three. And Parrish out on strikes, and now Corbally just 1 out away from getting out of the 2-on no-out jam as Sierra Newman comes to the plate. Newman hit into a fielder's choice to end the second inning. First pitch to her, well high, taken for a ball. The 1-0 pitch popped up, foul territory, and the first baseman never saw it. Rachel Hudson looked up into the sunlight, could not come up with it. And it falls foul for strike one. So that's a situation where it should have been the third out of the inning. We'll see if Newman and the Pirates can capitalize. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch as a foul ball. She checked her swing, and it came in up and hit it. So it's 1-2. One ball, 2 strikes. The pitch well high, taken for a ball. And it's 2-2. Again, Macy Coleman on at third. Jane Trask on at first. They had back-to-back singles to start the inning. The 2-2 pitch hit foul down the right side. So again, the 2-2 pitch from Corbally, high, ball 3. So full count, Traska will move with the pitch from first. Again, Peyton Roth waits on deck. She's hoping to get up with an RBI opportunity. But the 3-2 delivery from Corbally grounded to first, and that will be the end of the inning. Pirates have a golden opportunity go by the wayside. We go to the top of the 5th, no score between the Pirates and the Saints. We head to the top of the 5th inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Maddie Murphy will lead things off for Flagler, facing Tori Bates. She fouls off the first pitch, out of play for strike 1. Murphy struck out against Bates in the 2nd inning. Tori Bates has struck out 4 so far in the game, and they all came in order. She struck out the 2 through 5 hitters over the 1st and 2nd innings, as the next pitch from Bates is low for a ball. Grounder to short. Coleman up with it, throws on to first, and there's one away. I'll bring up Mallory Allen. Allen, a 5'3" senior from Gulfport, Florida. Came into today hitting .257 with 3 homers, 21 runs batted in. First pitch to her is called a ball, and it's 1-0. Pitch lined up the middle, and that's going to be a base hit. So Allen delivers the first hit of the game for Flagler, and the Saints have a 1-out base runner for Kayla Fuller, the designated player.
Number 22, Kayla Fuller.
Fuller reached on an error by Michelle Breen in the 3rd inning. Got all the way to 3rd. But Bates spun a ground ball out to get out of the inning. As there's a grounder to short, Coleman will go to 2nd for the sure out. They throw to 1st, but no chance at all to get Fuller down the line. So the fielder's choice erases Allen for the 2nd out of the inning. And it brings up Rachel Hudson. Hudson looks at the first pitch, low for ball 1. Next pitch is chopped to 2nd. Peyton Roth will throw on to 1st, and that will retire the side. So Flagler gets his first hit of the game, but nothing else. We go to the bottom of the 5th. No score here from Savannah. We move to the bottom of the 5th inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. Top of the order for the Pirates. Facing Haley Corbally here as Peyton Roth will step to the plate. Roth 0 for 2 with a couple of ground outs to 3rd. Roth hitting .368 in her senior season. Shows bunt, bunts at foul for strike 1. Roth out of Fayetteville, Georgia. Came into the season as one of the top hitters, not only in the league but in the region, after hitting .446 last year, leading the Peach Belt Conference. The 0-2 pitch fouled off. The other thing about Roth is she came into this season having not hit a home run in her collegiate career, then picked up 2 in 8 days. She had an inside the park home run at Fort Valley State 2 weeks ago, and then had the home run off of Courtney Poole here last week. As the 0-2 pitch is hit in the air to center field, drifting back and making the catch is the center fielder Voles for out number 1.
Now batting number 25, Michelle Breen.
So I'll bring up Michelle Breen, the senior third baseman, 0 for 2, caught looking her last time up. Corbally, after not striking out a batter first time through the order, struck out 3 her second time through the order, as this one is fouled off out of play for strike 1. Breen in her second season with the Pirates after transferring from Lake Sumter State Community College. 0-1 pitch popped up again out of play for a foul ball. It's 0-2. Breen last year hit .285 doubles, 6 homers, 31 runs batted in, as she fouls this one off out of play. Ahead of those numbers here in 2016 with a .347 average, 4 home runs. .0-2 pitch outside, taken for a ball. Breen had a 2-run home run in Sunday's 12-3 win at Augusta, as that pitch is high for a ball. The 2-2 pitch hit into left field, and that is a base hit. So Michelle Breen gives the Pirates a 1-out base runner for Hannah Reppert, who has been on base twice, once via a walk and once on a single. First pitch to Reppert, down and away for a ball. Again, Reppert leading the team in hitting with a .418 average. 2-time All-Conference performer. She was a first-team All-Conference first baseman as a freshman in 2013, and then a second-team All-Conference first baseman as a sophomore in 2014. Again, missed all of last season with an injury, but has come back stronger than ever, as Corbely's 2-0 pitch is in the dirt for a ball, and it's 3-0. Three balls, no strikes. The pitch, high ball 4. And for the 5th straight game, Hannah Reppert has drawn 2 walks in a game. Opposing pitchers showing immense respect for the Pirates' power hitter, and now there are 2 on with 1 out for Logan Harrell. Harrell 0 for 1 against Corbally. Walked in the first, struck out in the third. First pitch to her is upstairs for ball 1. One ball, no strikes. The pitch down and away for ball 2. Harrell, a 4-time All-Region honoree at Bryan County High School, takes that pitch inside for ball 3. And Corbally now in danger of walking the bases loaded. The 3-0 pitch is a strike. It's 3-1. Michelle Breen on at second. Hannah Ruppert on at first. The 3-1 pitch. Big swing and a miss by Harrell, and it's 3-2. So the payoff pitch from Corbally fouled off. It was a good pitch from Corbally. It was just about knee-high, a little bit inside, and Harrell did a good job fighting it off to stay alive. I think head coach Ted Evans arguing that the ball hit the catcher's glove on that play. It should have been catcher's interference, should have given Harrell first base, but as it is, the full count pitch again coming, and that's hit foul out of play. And again, for a second time, Conley set up inside. They were pitching the freshman, Logan Harrell, inside to try and get the out. 3-2 pitch, and again, Harrell fouls it off. This time they went outside. Another good piece of hitting by Harrell to reach out and just poke it foul to stay alive. "90 pitches now for Corbally as we are in the bottom of the 5th. The 3-2 pitch again, high, but Harrell fouls it off. Logan Harrell at the plate, trying to break this scoreless deadlock here in the bottom of the 5th. 3 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch is called strike 3 at the knees, and Corbally sets down Harrell for the second out of the inning. And so that brings up Macy Coleman, who singled off of Corbally her last time up. Corbally's first pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Coleman 1 for 2 in the game today. 0-1 pitch fouled off out of play, and it's 0-2. Coleman out of Hazelhurst, Georgia, played her high school ball at Jeff Davis High School, where she was the 3-time Region 2 2A Player of the Year. Pops this one up behind the plate, and that will get out of play. So no balls, 2 strikes. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the 5th, scoreless game between Armstrong State and Flagler. The 0-2 pitch well high, taken for a ball, and it's 1-2. And Conley wants a new softball to deliver to Corbally. The 1-2 delivery again. Grounded up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Rounding third and coming home is Breen, and she will score, and the Pirates take a 1-0 lead. On the 2-out RBI single by freshman Macy Coleman.
All right, James, keep it going.
Now batting for the Pirates, the right fielder, Jane Traska.
And that brings up Jane Traska. She singled her last time up. And I think the Pirates are going to bring in a pinch runner here at second base for Hannah Reppert. Emily Swafford is going to run at second. So Swafford on at second, Coleman on at first, and Traska at the plate. As the Pirates have broken through, it's 1-0 here in the bottom of the 5th. First pitch to Traska is high for a ball. Tinsley Smith, a senior right-hander, has gone down to Flagler's bullpen to start warming up. As the 1-0 pitch to Traska popped up over towards the Armstrong State dugout, but it will hit off the dugout foul for strike one. The 1-1 pitch popped foul again towards the Armstrong State dugout. And it's 1-2. That was pitch 100 for Corbally, by the way, 64 strikes. The 1-2 pitch hit in the air foul down the left field line. One-two pitch hit in the air to left, and that's going to fall for a base hit. Swafford will score. Coleman will come around. Play of the plate is not in time, and Jane Traska has a 2-run double. She goes to third on the throw, and the Pirates lead it 3-0. It was hit off the end of the bat, and it was a sinking ball into left field. Garland Evans dove for it, got her glove on it, but it kicked past her, and that allowed the Pirates to score 2 runs on the double. And now Ashley Sterrett at the plate. Sterrett 0 for 2, a strikeout victim of Corbally her last time up. First pitch is high for a ball. And the 1-0 pitch, a little check swing, foul over towards the Flagler dugout, and it's 1-1. So 2 clutch, 2-out base hits for the Pirates here in the 5th. And the Pirates lead it 3-0. The 1-1 pitch, high for ball 2. And again, Corbally wants a new ball. 2-1 pitch hit high in the air to left field, but Evans will settle underneath it. She'll make the catch, and that will retire the side. 3 runs put up by the Pirates. We head to the top of the 6th. 3-0 our score here from Savannah. We move to the top of the 6th inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. 3-0 Pirates lead game 1 of this Peach Belt Conference doubleheader. And for the Saints, it will be Garland Evans leading things off. Evans looks at a pitch low from Tori Bates. For ball 1, Bates, by the way, was the Peach Belt Conference's Pitcher of the Week April 20th last year. And the reason I bring that up is because one of the games she pitched that week was a 3-0 shutout of Flagler in St. Augustine. That was her first collegiate shutout, as that pitch is inside for a ball. And it's now 2-1 on Evans. Bates has been a Peach Belt Pitcher of the Week this season, as the 2-1 pitch is fouled off. She has a couple of nationally ranked wins on her resume this season. She beat Alabama Huntsville in the Peach Belt Conference Gulf South Conference showdown at the beginning of the year. Alabama Huntsville was ranked as high as 3 in the nation at one point. Fly ball into very shallow left field, but coming on to make the catch is Sierra Newman for out number 1. Bates also beat Lenore Ryan when Lenore Ryan was ranked 19th in the country. 2-1 was the score there. As we go back to the top of the Flagler order for Whitney Woodard, the shortstop, tries to bunt her way on, and that ball is thrown away. And so an error will put Woodard on at second with 1 out. And that brings up Foles, the center fielder. She tries to bunt, but bunts the first pitch foul for strike 1. That was actually a double error on Reppert. The error on the fielding play to allow Woodard to reach, and then the error on the throw that gets Woodard to second. So Woodard sits on second with 1 out, but Bates is now ahead of Voles in the count 0-2. Grounder back to the pitcher, Bates. Thought about going to get the lead runner at third. If this was a 1-run game, you would have known she would have gone to third to try and get Woodard, but with a 3-run lead, the safe play is to get the sure out at first. as Woodard advances to third, but there's now 2 down in the inning. And Mallory Eskew is at the plate. The third baseman for the Saints, 0 for 2, popped up to second. Autumn Parrish leads off the bottom of the 6th inning for the Pirates. Armstrong State leading Flagler 3-0. It'll be Parrish, Newman, and Roth to face Haley Corbally here in the 6th. Parrish looks at a pitch high and outside for a ball. The Pirates got 2 2-out base hits in the 5th to drive in 3 runs. The single by Macy Coleman, the double by Jane Traska, leading to the 3 runs by the Pirates. Parrish fouls off the 1-0 pitch out of play, and it's 1-1. One ball, 1 strike. The pitch well high, taken for a ball. 3 runs, 6 hits, 3 errors for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit, no errors for Flagler. Again, here in the first game of this Peach Bowl Conference doubleheader. Fly ball deep but foul down the left side. And it will be a 2-2 count now on Parrish. So 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch fouled off, out of play. Two-two pitch fouled off again. Out of play. Armstrong Softball hosts USC Aiken Friday. We'll be here for that doubleheader. We will be at Pirate Field for Armstrong State baseball on Saturday as the Pirates take on North Georgia. Noon game, Military Appreciation Day out at Pirate Field for the Pirates versus the Nighthawks. Pirate Softball plays Lander that day. We'll have that game for you on live stats while we're over webcasting the baseball game. 3-2 pitch hit into right field. And it's going to be a base hit for Autumn Parrish. And the Pirates are going to bring in a pinch runner at first base for Autumn Parrish, as Morgan Duff is going to come in and run for her at first base. So Morgan Duff at first. And Sierra Newman will bat. Newman steps in. 0 for 2, grounded out to second. Fouls this one off. This is a fair ball. Throw to first is not in time, and so it is a bunt single for Sierra Newman. That one hit and stuck and spun right at the edge of the batter's box in front of home plate. And so Newman gets credit for the bunt base hit. Duff moves to second, and now Peyton Roth will bat. Roth 0 for 3 looking for her first hit of the day. Flew out to center fielder last time up. She shows bunt and then slaps one foul down the third base side for strike one. Roth showed bunt to draw SQ in from third and then tried to hit one past her, but hit it foul. The 0-1 pitch from Corbley, taken high for ball one. One ball, one strike. The pitch from Corbley, bunted to third. SQ goes to third, gets the lead runner. So Duff is out. Roth reaches on the fielder's choice. Newman moves to second. That's the first out of the inning. And it brings up Michelle Breen. Breen singled her last time up and scored on the RBI single by Macy Coleman. First pitch to her is high for a ball. Breen grounded out to third in the first inning, struck out looking in the third, and then singled and scored in the 3-run fifth. Next pitch is high for ball two. Two balls, no strikes. The pitch. High, ball three. Three balls, no strikes, and the pitch. Lined up the middle, that's going to be a base hit. Rounding third and coming home to score is Newman. And the Pirates now lead it 4-0.
Now batting number 12, Hannah Reppert.
So now Hannah Reppert will step to the plate. She has been on base 3 times today. She has walked twice and singled once. And with first base open, it'll be interesting to see if Corbley gives her a pitch to hit here. First pitch is outside for ball one. The 1-0 pitch, that is a strike on the outside corner. And it's 1-1. One pitch down and away for a ball. And the 2-1 pitch also high and outside. And it's 3-1. And the 3-1 pitch hit deep to left. This one is carrying, and this one is gone. Hannah Reppert has her 10th home run of the season, and the Pirates now lead it 7-0. Reppert, for a third season in her Armstrong State career, has double-digit home runs. And now Bethany Ballard is going to get an at-bat here for the Pirates. Ballard, the junior from Cartersville, Georgia. 4 for 9 this season with a couple of doubles and 4 runs batted in.
Number 5, Bethany Ballard.
Corbely's first pitch to Ballard is right over the plate for a strike. Well, this game turned in a hurry. It was 0-0 with 2 outs in the bottom of the 5th. Pirates scored 3 with 2 outs as Ballard fouls that pitch off for strike 2. And then now 4 runs in the bottom of the 6th with just 1 out have made it a 7-0 lead for the Pirates. No balls, 2 strikes. The pitch foul tipped into the glove of Ballard for strike 3, and that's the second out of the inning. And then another pinch hitter for the Pirates. Lindsey Stewart's going to come in and bat for Macy Coleman.
Pinch hitting for the Pirates, number 3, Lindsey Stewart.
So Stewart steps in, the sophomore from Noonan, Georgia. 3 for 14 this season with a double and 4 runs batted in. First pitch from Corbely is a ball. 7 runs now, 10 hits for the Pirates. No runs, 1 hit for the Saints. The 1-0 pitch, big swing and a miss, and it's 1-1. And the 1-1 pitch is at the knees for strike 2. One-two pitch high and outside, taken for a ball. Two-two pitch lifted into center field, and making the running catch is Tori Voles for out number 3. Pirates played 4. We head to the top of the 7th. Armstrong State leads 7-0. We move to the top of the 7th inning here at the Armstrong State Softball Field. And for the Pirates, freshman Sierra Peebles is going to come in and pitch the 7th. The 5'7" right-hander from Swainsboro, Georgia. On the year 5-0 with a 2.60 earned run average. 29 2/3 innings pitched, 29 hits given up. She has walked 16, struck out 20. She threw 4 shutout innings on Sunday to pick up the win against Augusta and the Pirates' 4-2 win over the Jaguars. And she relieves Tori Bates, who threw 6 innings, gave up 1 hit, struck out 4. And for Flagler, Mackenzie Conley, the catcher, will lead things off. Conley 0 for 2, struck out in the 2nd, grounded out to 3rd in the 4th inning. And Peebles' first pitch is low and in for a ball. Next pitch inside for a ball. Peebles out of Swainsboro, Georgia, Swainsboro High School product, first team All-State honoree for the Tigers last year. Delivers a strike to Conley, and it's 2-1. The 2-1 pitch. A little bit low, a little bit inside, and it's 3-1 to Conley. And the 3-1 pitch is high for ball 4, and Flagler has a leadoff walk here in the 7th. So it brings up Maddie Murphy. The Flagler right fielder 0 for 2, a strikeout and a ground out in our first game. Peebles delivers a strike, and it's 0-1. Second game of our doubleheader will come your way about 20 to 25 minutes after the conclusion of our first game. Line shot to short. Coleman steps on second, throws on to first. That is a 6 unassisted 3 double play. And that is the 11th double play turned by the Pirates this season. And it brings up Mallory Allen, the second baseman. She looks at a first pitch strike from Peebles. Oh, 1 pitch popped up behind home plate, and the catcher, Harrell, looked up for it, couldn't find it. Breen and Peebles gave chase, but it falls foul for strike 2. So no balls, 2 strikes. The pitch from Peebles outside for ball 1. Swinging a high fly ball to left field. In foul territory, Sierra Newman will make the grab, and that will end game number 1 of our Peach Bowl Conference doubleheader. Armstrong State defeats Flagler 7-0. Fans join us in about 20 minutes for game number 2 between the Pirates and the Saints.